All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, an all-new episode of WTF Wrestling Outlaws. You don't want to miss our debut in BronxNet, the BronxNet Studios. Nelson Torres here, along with Caroleen.
What up?
What up? What do you think of the studio?
It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean. That's the best way to say it. More on that later. But first things first, we have a very special guest. Well, first things first, we got Lucky 7.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and then we have Coop Davil and your posse.
How you doing, Nelson? It's nice to be here on the show.
All right, so we're going to get to all of this tonight. And first things first, the Wrestling Outlaw starts right now. All right, folks, coming to you from the Bronx, New York, and the South Bronx, right, to be precise? Mm-hmm. Where everything is happening here, and we're making our debut on BronxNet here, on our studio, that is. All right, Nelson Torres this week, as always, ladies and gentlemen. Joining along with us is the goddess of music, Caroleen.
Hey, guys, Caroleen Stewart. We are here in the city so nice they named it twice, New York, New York. But we have stuck our roots in BronxNet. That's right. We are in the boogie down Bronx, home of Cardi B and the chopped cheese. And we are going to give it to you raw, as we always do at WTF Wrestling Outlaws.
Yeah, we're normally at M&N Studios, but, we're going to come here quite often, so. And we always travel to different shows, not just for WTF Wrestling, but WTF TV as well.
Well, that's why I said, for the Bronx, it's clean.
Clean. It's clean, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't smell like, piss and regret, but it's nice.
Okay. And speaking of piss and regret, we have Lucky 7 Pointman.
You're really gonna call me that?
Well, you're from the Bronx, right? You're the Bronx.
Damn.
Or is that a bad thing?
You the one that said it.
I can't believe you just say that about me.
On the air, no less.
So petty.
Well, you know more about the Bronx than that because you live
Of course I do.
That's your friend.
Oh,
Your
God.
people. That's your mans in them. That's
So
your
Lucky.
mans.
I just don't understand.
So what you said? You
What?
want it done?
What?
He doesn't want to start.
Oh, he doesn't want to start because he's Lucky 7 Pointman. So we have our special guest, who's also in the Bronx, if I'm not mistaken, right?
For now.
For now.
But if you're going to announce the man, announce him right. You're looking at the Uber riding, drone flying, the Mujahideen, and you know what I mean. Modern day Magi, Hollywood Davil.
Hollywood.
This is Fonte, Ace Davil, and Jiggy, and with administration. So Nelly, now, what do you got to talk to me about tonight, man?
Well,
What are we doing
Caroleen,
here?
that was quite an introduction.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for joining us tonight, gentlemen.
Yes.
Just want to personally thank you.
Yes. So now I just wanted to go dive right into it, as not too long ago we had a very interesting hardcore match between yourself and Jay Hostel. Remember that match?
You really got to say that guy's name.
Unfortunately, yes. So we just want to know your thoughts on it.
Because that guy bled like a pig the last time.
Well,
It was
I
a
have
Bronx street fight too, by
I
the
have a
way.
very special announcement tonight. Well, I'll get to that in 1 sec. I have a very special announcement regarding that, and that has to do with Ace Davil. I have officially adopted Ace Davil, and he's my son. I just want y'all to know that. We don't have to mention Jay Hostel's name anymore, especially around Hollywood Davil. But as far as that hardcore match, I beat him, I bloodied him, I baptized him through pain. I sent the message directly. I'm not so sure, how close I got to him or how far I got through that thick skull, but I will tell you this. The next time we do face each other, next time we do go one-on-one, I'm just going to beat the hell out of him again. We got best of 5 series matches, and I'm up 1-0.
So we might see another match that could be very hardcore, so to speak, because you guys went at it. I don't know, because when you saw it, Caroline.
Yeah, dare we say it might be more bloodier than the last one.
And it might be worse. Because now this is personal.
What do you think about that, Fonte? What do you think about that?
Drag them all through Hollywood City.
You heard the man. We're going to drag him through Hollywood City. We're going to do what we do best, and that's cash checks and snap necks all night long, every single time. So I tell this to Jay Hostel, if you're watching, and I hope you are, stay the hell away from me. I don't want to see you at WTF. I don't want to see you in the streets. I want to see you at the bodegas. Stay away from Ace, because the next time I do see you, we're gonna break your face.
Jeez.
Those are very powerful words.
And I mean, every word of it.
Intriguing, if I must say.
Yes. And I have one question, though, I have to ask. That Christmas gift that you gave to your now adopted son,
Do you tell him what it is? You tell him what it is.
Just know it's something Jay Hostel could never afford or ever get. Just like his whole career, he never won a world title, and he never will.
Let me tell him. Listen, it's as simple as this. I'm better than him. I'm better looking than him. I'm a better wrestler than him. And every single time we step foot in the ring, I'm going to beat him. I'm 1-0. There's nothing Jay Hostel can do about it.
so that was interesting. Anyway, so with that said, so we'll have any plans? Oh, this is the best of 5 or best of 7? You just mentioned that.
It's a best of 5 series matches
So
so far.
explain what is the best of 5?
Well, the best of 5 series matches is you have 5 matches against a competitor. 2 competitors, they go at it. And if a superstar manages to get 3 wins out of the 5, they walk away. And we're doing this for a championship as well, United Nations Championship.
United Nations Championship.
You're looking at it right there.
So
That is
you
a
are the
beauty.
United. You keep in mind also, you were also a former WTF Tag Team Champion with
Yes,
Jay
I am.
Hostel, by the way.
Let's be
Saying his
honest.
name then
Yeah, it's the famous story where,
gives me a headache.
I mean, it's
I
false.
know it does, but it's on the
false.
record. It is history.
well, not to mention that you defended with Jiggy at the time, who made his debut unexpectedly because Jay Hostel was nowhere to be found that day. True story.
And I like to go on record and say this. I didn't lose that match. He lost that match.
Right.
I just...
And then Jay Hostel was nowhere to be found. Now, because of the current tag team champions, Mr. H and the Hyena, and because of that, they're champions and you guys are not. And you kind of started a feud after that.
Yeah. I got a lot of respect for Mr. H. I have a little bit less respect for Hyena. We'll get to that at another time. But we got into a little beef after that. I can't see why. You know, if the guy would have picked up the calls, or if he would have picked up my messages, I wouldn't have had such a big problem. But he
You
didn't.
and me both.
He didn't. So because of that, the only way I could reach him is by giving him the most vicious and brutal beating that I could think of. And that was through a hardcore battle. And that's what we did.
Wow. That's crazy. So Lucky 7, remember that too, right? You were there with that whole bloody match.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah. You okay? Hello, Lucky 7?
What's wrong?
I don't know, just looking at you because
Now, well, even though we've all seen it, it's already televised, it's already broadcast. From your eyes, from your perspective, what was your thoughts going on when you saw that for the first time?
I was surprised about the whole situation.
Everything.
Yeah. And by the situation, I already know that what's going to happen is it's going to be personal and it's going to be a crazy situation that's going to happen. You just turn it to a personal issue.
Well, he turned it into a personal issue. That guy...
You took his kid. You literally bloody took his kid.
Well, he got in the face of my fiance, and nobody, and I mean nobody, gets in the face of my fiance. I think that's personal. You know?
Kind of makes sense right there.
I had to do what I had to do. He's dirty, but he's not vivacious. He's not the vile villain known as Hollywood Davil. And I showed him that. And guess what? The next time we step into the ring, I'm going to show him that again. And I'm going to show him that every single time until he gets it through his thick skull. And I wake him up. And if I don't, well, Ace, you know what happens if we don't, right?
wow. That's something to look forward to, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
No pun intended, it's going to be a bloody match.
It's going to be a bloody match in the Bronx, nonetheless. Another street fight in the Bronx coming up soon, so something to look forward to. We haven't heard from Jay Hostel about this yet, so hopefully we get to hear from him soon enough.
I mean, I guess when he gets out the hospital, you might.
Now.
All right. So, guys, before we go anywhere else, because we do have the collector here, the manager, by the way, of the Hyena and Mr. H. Yeah, he's going to give his thoughts about what you just said a little while ago. But
Not a problem.
But before anything else, anything you got to say?
Let me say this, and let me say this one time. To the entire WTF locker room, to Jay Hostel, to everybody who steps in that ropes, I'm the best looking, I'm the best wrestler, and I'm the best that there is today and soon. Maybe even sooner than later. You might be looking at your next champion, whatever that may be. Because there's only one. Uberadin, drone flying, Mujahideen, you know what I mean. Modern day Magi, and that's Hollywood Davil. Now what you know.
All right.
About that.
Thank you, gentlemen, for coming by. And we're going to certainly look forward to that match between you and Jay Hostel.
Nelly Nell, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you again.
Of course, no problem.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you again as well.
Yes.
Like you said, and I'll see you again as well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, no worry. So coming up next, we have the infamous collector. He's somewhere in the hallway just getting ready because I don't think he wants to be in the same room with you guys. So, so no worries on that.
I wouldn't want to be either.
But anyway, so we will be right back.
This is Billy Blade here, the inaugural WTF Insane Champion. As we're coming into the new year, yeah, Leviathan had a few setbacks, but just know this, with setbacks come standards to success. And in 2026, just because one wolf went down, there are others in the den that are waiting their turn. And best believe we will feast. And 2026 will be our year to rule. Because I'm a cut above the rest, and they'll be cut down.
What up, WTF Universe? It is Cole Collins here.
And Xavier Mota, baby.
And we are Lightspeed Thunder, where we stay golden and we power up. For those of you who have noticed, yeah, we are still gunning for those tag team titles.
Damn straight.
So if it's H and Hyena, I mean,
Scumbags.
I mean, to be fair, the H does stand for hungry. I mean, look what happened. Hyena, pretty much. And he said himself he was hungry, and H had to be the only one to not come after me, but yet you had to have your partner come after me. So
That's
guess
right.
what?
Tell them.
You are dealing with us now for the second time. You may have got us the first time, but we meant what we said.
Oh, yeah.
When we power up, oh, we mean that. So the next time we meet, it's not going to be just for those titles. It's going to be
Wait, ain't.
for the fans. It's going to be for our family,
Oh, yeah.
the Lightspeed Thunder family.
And according to everybody in the universe of WTF Pro Wrestling, stay tuned for more because it's going to be real hot in here. But I'm telling you right now, the moment we step foot in that ring, Ancient Hyena, you better recognize how we are, and we always stay golden and we stay powered up, baby. So let's get it. Run it up. We are still running for those tag team championships. And guess what? The one more thing before we wrap this up. You're dealing with me in that ring too. I'm more powerful than you can ever imagine. You may got me down and out before, but no, sir. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna be dismantling you, H. I'm not done with you. And guess what? I'm gonna be burying your ass straight to the ground, 6 feet under.
2 Rangers, 1 team. What are you gonna do? Pretty much what we're saying is we are coming for your cowardly bitch asses.
Mic check 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1.
All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, at the New York Comic Con here.
This is Caroleen Stewart for WTF TV Live.
welcome back to Wrestling Outlaws in the Bronx, by the way. So we're making our BronxNet debut in the studio here.
Definitely. Welcome to the Boogie Down Bronx. I guess we're going to call this tonight the bloodbath in the Boogie Down Bronx, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, we just spoke to a little while ago with Hollywood Davil, no longer Coop Davil. No. But, a lot of stuff has been happening here. And speaking of a lot of happenings, we have here the illustrious manager, if you will. Better known as the collector of the tag team champions and the Lucky 7, not after him, Lucky 7 Instagram champion and the State of Allegiance championship title that you see right there.
Now, Mr. Collector, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. I hate being in the Bronx, originally from Orlando, Florida. After this, I'm going to hop on my private jet, talk to the God, and go back, because I don't want to be here.
I can respect that because of the snow.
It's more than that. The HIVs, the STDs, everything. The cheap hookers, everything.
Cheap hookers? In the Bronx?
Ask half your roster. They sleep with them at night.
Oh. Yeah, well, Lucky 7, what do you have to say about that?
What?
You're talking about the cheap hookers. Do you know anything about that?
He's talking about your city.
Oh,
Your borough.
that's why I love my city, because we got cheap hookers.
Anyway.
Yes. In the meantime, Mr. Collector, you're literally a collector in more ways than one. You see of all the belts that you see right there.
Yeah. 3 belts.
That,
Can you count? There's 4.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
all right, this is not Sesame Street. Come on.
Okay.
So,
Anyway. But it's quite the collection, so to speak. And obviously you worked hard for what's yours.
Listen, money talks. It does to every promoter. I pay to get the top prizes. And on top of that, I have a god. I have a monster. I have a hyena. We are truly an asset to every company. Whenever we step in, championships just flock. Whenever we step in, eyes just watch.
wow.
It's very profound.
Indeed. See, Caroleen, remember that the tag team champions, Coop Davil and Jay Hostel?
That's right.
That's the team that he manages is the Hyena and Mr. H.
You don't say.
Yeah.
After I knocked Jiggy on the head with my sweet, beautiful Jessica, but she couldn't be here right now because she didn't want to be bothered.
I can respect
She didn't get her pay. So.
Jessica's hot.
I'm sure she
Hey,
is.
buddy, stick to the cheap hookers.
Yeah.
I'm sure
hold
she's
on.
beautiful, but that's beside the point.
You're right.
Continue.
Anyways,
You want me to stop? I'm sorry, can you talk close to the microphone?
sure, this infested microphone.
Can you hear him, though? Okay, no problem.
All right. But you were saying, Mr. Collector.
As I was saying, my god and hyena, after I hit Jiggy on the head with Jessica, because, she wanted to be part of the fun,
I'm sure.
it was a 1, 2, 3, lights out, new champs, and we continue on being the best champs WTF has ever seen in all of its histories.
And what do you say about Jay Hostel no-showing that day?
Maybe he was a little too drunk, couldn't stand up. Maybe he was doing something else. Anyways,
Well, there goes that.
Well, we don't know.
listen. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the same result would have happened. Let's all face it. When you have a god, things just happen the right way it's supposed to.
Wow. Yeah. So what do you think, Caroline?
Well, it's a lot, coming from the collector, but with every kingdom, everything must fall. Do you sense any Judas in your midst?
If there is, it's already been taken care of. However, you said every kingdom should fall. That means that there's cracks. But once again, I have money to fix cracks. I have money to take care of problems that I won't bestow on my God or myself. I don't like getting my hands dirty. Isn't that right, Lucky 7, after you pass me that mic? Anyways, once again, money, they say, is the root of all evil, but it helps. Ask Nelson. That's why he gave us the belts.
So, now, any titles that you're looking for, looking at your sites at this point? Are you looking for like, any specifics? I don't know if that's where you want to go next.
Listen, can I talk about other promotions?
By all means.
There's a guy in NSW. His name is Rush. You know him. Anyways, my God's eyeing that championship. And it will happen soon. But right now, we thank Rush for giving the belt to the monster. And until the time is done where, you know, we don't no longer need Rush, then the God will go after him. Also, in ACW, one of my monsters is eyeing a championship. Nah, it's never gonna be United States. It's probably gonna be the top prize. Anything. You see, Pharaoh's a king, and I respect that. Once again, it's all about money. As long as Pharaoh has a price, I'm willing to speak. But until then, I'll run roughshod on my own. You also said, once again, championships, and besides the gods, the monsters. I'm also eyeing a championship, Nelson. From your boy Blade.
As in Billy Blade?
Whatever. It could be Gay Blade for all I care.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only one on the roster.
Listen, he has something that I want. And his boyhood dream, because, you know, he accomplished it, will be crushed. There's two things I collect. I collect big, shiny objects, and I collect money. So, Nelson, after this, let's talk money, and let's talk how I would be the best champ that you'll ever see.
Oh, so you're looking...
For myself.
For yourself, you, the collector.
Yeah, you know, all of this gold isn't enough.
Well, what is enough for the collector?
Nothing. Nothing until the world crumbles beneath the gods, beneath our feet.
Interesting.
Very well.
Yeah, it is very interesting, though. And Lucky 7, what do you think about him mentioning Rush?
Does that name sound familiar? 7 Pointman?
What?
You okay?
Yeah, so yeah, Rush, yeah, he is looking to potentially have one of his people going after the World Championship, the NSW Championship.
I think that's a great idea.
And then you're also, you just mentioned Billy Blade. So I don't know if Billy Blade would react to this, but we will ask him next time. Because I will.
You should probably ask Gay Blade after he's done putting in, you know, those kind of clubs.
Oh.
Well,
Well, he does play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know
he
that.
does every now and then. However, if he were watching this tonight, what would you say to him?
Blade, I hope and pray that you're listening. Every soul has sealed thy fate. Your boyhood dream will become a nightmare. It will be collected. Just like a wrestler that's very big now said, I dream broken dreams and I make them come true. Your dream will be broken. And I will make it come true. Why? Because at the end of the day, you can just praise us or perish. But I simply like the second option for you.
Harsh words.
Quite harsh.
Quite harsh. So, on those lovely notes, so hopefully, Collector, we will, if you have any more things to say.
just, stay tuned to WTF, NSW. Also, I do like Rush over you.
You ever thought about the WTF World's Champion, Happy the Clown?
He's a little too happy for me. Soon, we'll come after that.
So
So he could be a sad clown. You know what? Better yet, Krusty the Clown.
Oh. And what about the United Continental Champion, Chris Angels?
I like Chris. He runs roughshod on things that he wants. I see us on the same page. But like every other page, it must turn at one point. When the time comes, my God will turn that page, and he will get that. Or maybe it'll be a hyena, or maybe, just maybe, it will be a monster.
There you go.
But it's
Okay.
one or the other. And once again, it all ends with a little powder to the face, like that other guy got. The one that went against the monsters that had that other guy in the ring. Whoever his name is. It'll end with powder to the face, and a 1, 2, 3, and good night, good riddance.
Wow. Very intense words. We're about to wrap up here on that. Very intense. What do you think, Caroline, before we
It
go?
is quite intense, but the Collector, thank you so much for your time and gracing us with your presence.
Thank you.
Thank
By the
you.
way, I have a call, so I'm gonna head out now.
All right, well, thank
And
you.
before you
Here's my private jet.
and before you go, tell your God good luck of defending the title at the next show and how many times you decide to defend that title in that show. And say good luck to the Monster in his All-Star Tag Team match.
Sure. Maybe I'll pass on the words.
All right. So with that, we're about to wrap up. Just want to thank everybody for coming by. And thank you, Caroline, as always.
No problem.
And thank you, Lucky 7. You okay there? No. Seem kind of out there. And as the Collector is leaving, we're about to wrap up. Just want to thank everybody for coming by. And thank you once again, Caroline.
No problem. And you can find me on linktree.com/goddessofmusic87, where you can find all of my social media outlets, including my band In the Next Life at linktree.com/In-the-Next-Life.
And that's pretty much it. So just want to thank everybody for coming by for our debut on the BronxNet Studios. And we're going to be doing this quite more often than we should.
Absolutely.
We're going to try to come here as much as we can.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, BronxNet, for absolutely having us.
Yes, exactly. Shout out to the guys in BronxNet, to even Stanley as well, to even 924 Photos. And on that note, we will see you guys next week in an all-new episode of WTF TV.